So I'm I'm just like hanging out. Um and I have a couple free minutes. So I kind of just wanted to come on and see if anybody else could join and chat about Priscilla's video about the average Gen Xer. So it's gonna be kind of boring. I'm gonna wait and see if anybody comes in. But I've been kind of not present lately. Despite my name. Um, it's just been like a super busy time between summer break and um, all the fun stuff with having kids and stuff. So I miss you guys. This is live right now. Yes, it sure is. We're here. What's up, Sil? Um, so like I thought Priscilla was like super unhinged in this video. So I wanted to chit chat about it. So I'm hoping some regulars can come in. So, uh, were you in the Reddit? Hmm, okay. Well, I will. Hi, Wawa. Oh, yeah. Priscilla is a hot mess. It's, oh no, like I meant the Priscilla P Reddit. We had a Reddit for a nice little time and then we got banned, even though somehow the other channel stayed up. Oh my gosh. Did anybody see the unpopular opinions thread on the Reddit where people were like, I think she's pretty. I buy stuff from her, stuff like that. And then, like, a couple of really crazy posters were like, what are you, a fan? Why are you talking about what you like about her? Like you literally are not allowed to like anything about Alex or you will be torn down. Yeah, you know what? I've said this before and um yeah, you should, Wawa. It is hysterical. Like, there are people saying, maybe her dad there was somebody that said, I think maybe her dad influenced her to write the letters that he wrote that all they do is talk about. And it must have gotten deleted. And then other people were like, but she was 30 years old. And, you know, you know how these people are. But it's pretty entertaining for the most part because a lot of them are admitting that there are things that they like about Alex. And there are a couple of people that really don't like that. Um, but what was I talking about? I forgot. Yeah, Frankie. This is an Alex fan channel. I love her so much. She's my idol, Frankie. You should. So, yeah, try and catch a Priscilla live, Frank. Um, okay. So I thought this was a little bit unhinged, this reaction. I know, not anymore. Are you talking about the unpopular opinions one? That one was pretty funny. Okay, so good. Use that black belt, girl. So, right. That's how I feel, Moth Girl. I will say every time I'm not the biggest fan of Alex. I don't agree with everything she does. I don't like her pretty much. Like, I think she's a little bit of a jerk sometimes, and, I think she's really tone deaf, but I also don't think that she deserves the level of hate that she gets, and I don't think that anybody deserves to be stalked the way that they're stalking her. It just it doesn't ring like I was gonna say it doesn't ring true, but it's it the punishment doesn't fit the crime, basically. But okay, so we're gonna watch Priscilla's video where she reacts to Devon Harrington and her yin yang necklace. Ah, Devon. She's like so 90s. Devon has not grown past being like 30, but she's 55. You know what? I have seen a lot of people complaining about them skipping in the vlogs, and they think they're like too cool to watch the whole vlog. But if you are a reaction channel and you are getting paid to react to Alex, um, you should be watching the entire video because Priscilla likes to brag about how much she gets paid. Watch the whole video then. What is it hurting you? If you don't want to watch a whole video, then you should just not do this. And you don't know us, Frankie. So why did you come here asking if we're an Alex fan channel? Anyway, whatever. We're gonna get started. I love it. Okay, Frankie, like look at the people that you're defending. Look at what the things that they do and the things that they say. Actually, you know what I should do? I should do one of Nella's because Nella is out of control. Why don't you like not anymore, Wawa, Moth Girl? Why don't you guys tell me? Do you think I should do this Priscilla reaction or should I switch to Nella, the unhinged Nella? Okay. I'm going to switch to Nella because Nella is always good for just a mess. Okay, Frankie. Good. Who cares? Like, you're the one here. We don't know you. You're the one talking on our channel, not the other way around. We have a reaction channel. Okay. All right. That decides it. So we'll do Priscilla. We don't want Moth Girl to leave. Why am I whining? Because this is my channel and I'm allowed to do what I want on my own channel. Okay. Yep. We're going to do Priscilla because Moth Girl's not leaving. Okay. Devon. We're going to watch Devon and her, again, her yin yang necklace, her overly bleached hair. I mean, could we be any more grunge chic. We like to see it. No, I want you guys to be happy. I'm going to do what you want.
So we're going to get straight into this. This is Alexandra Rodriguez, the most magical binge on earth. Reddit reaction by the lovely Devon Harrington. So if you want to go and give her a thumbs up, that would be wonderful. Let me do it before I forget.
Did anyone see the comment on Devon's thing where the person was like, nobody needs you to like read stuff out for us. Like, you don't need to do that. She has a horse. What is she doing? Why is she here? Like, she literally goes to Reddit to read the Reddit on her YouTube channel, which I guess is a really good racket if she's actually making money off that. But whatever. Yeah, like, Frankie, are you listening or are you just typing stupid stuff? Because I literally said, and Moth Girl said, that we don't like Alex. So if there are people in our group that like Alex, we're not going to be upset about it, but we also don't like Alex. So I don't know what your point is.
So the average Gen Xer, her title is under. Let's get into this video.
So I can clutch them. What's up, guys? It's Devon Harrington, the average Gen Xer. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I talk about stuff that interests me. Today, we are still talking about Alexandra Rodriguez, and we're going to look at some Reddit posts regarding her recent 3-day.
Ew, what is this picture that Devon has unearthed out of God knows where? Why is she using that? Like some weird screenshot of a video of Alex with something in her teeth. This is what I don't understand. Like, you do not have to try and make her look worse to make yourself feel better. It's weird.
A binge fest at Disney World. But first, as promised.
Yes, Frankie, I hate everyone equally, so.
This is the part of the video, so gorgeous.
Video where I encourage, plead, and beg any animal lovers out there to please consider fostering or volunteering on site for your local animal shelter. These two puppies are named after characters from Frasier. This is Niles, and this is Daphne. And they were left in a cardboard box at a gas station in front of the dumpster. And some.
Does anyone know what this tattoo is on Devon's arm? Because, like, I'm imagining it as like a troll, and like the hair is, oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna block the troll. I feel like Devon's tattoo is a troll. And I call people what Priscilla calls people. Feel free to block her for the whole channel. My goodness. I call people what Priscilla calls people. So Tara is Tara. Devon is Devon. And, you know, whatever Priscilla says goes.
Kind person.
Oh my God. How? I don't understand how anyone could do that to an animal.
Brought them to the shelter, and because they had an available foster, these babies don't have to grow up in a loud, busy.
Okay, but I can't stand Devon, and I think she's not a very nice person, and she's extremely rude about people who have children. But I will say, at least she fosters animals, puts her money where her mouth is, and does something that she's passionate about. So I guess maybe I'm a Devon stan now too.
Chaotic animal shelter. So if you love animals, please consider fostering. And now on to Alex. So before we get into the posts,
Oh my God, but is this picture altered? Seriously, I know the girl immediately next to Alex is extremely petite and small, but this picture has to be altered, right?
As I've said before, the people of Reddit
Wow, this is a blast from the past.
it could give the freaking FBI a run for their money. Someone found this. I don't know if it's a still from a video or a photo.
Yeah, it was a video.
Obviously from a number of years ago. Alex is a lot younger in this picture, but this picture is freaking me out. I've been going back to it and staring at it for the past couple of days since someone posted it. So I can't tell if this picture looks like it's been altered, but look at Alex and then look at the
Okay, but why is she so much higher than everybody else? Is she in a different chair? It's like an optical illusion. Like, I'm wondering if it's obviously she's bigger than the girl next to her, but I just can't figure this picture out. When Devon put it on the screen, I was amazed. Yeah, blast from the past. Devon's whole look is a blast from the past, to be honest. Like, she really makes me think that she would be like at a Nirvana concert, like with her yin yang necklace and her funky bangs.
these are
How the person next to her.
the three women, and
Yep.
all their knees are basically at the same level. So I don't think it's been altered. I mean, it could be totally photoshopped and I don't notice, but I don't know. Look how much taller she is than everyone. It's like on 600 Pound Life. You know, the person's always sitting down way, way taller because they have so much flesh at the where they're sitting.
Not only that, I do think that maybe she has a different chair as well, because can you see that? Or maybe she's just eating up the chair and we can't see the sides.
It's crazy, totally crazy. And this post was posted by Prudent Tonight 7761, who is a regular poster on this sub. And they said, it's old, but wow.
Yeah.
Totally. Wow. Okay, so I'm reading these.
Okay, so I know Alex posts these herself, but I really feel like sometimes they get off on posting the most humiliating pictures of her that they can find. And it's really strange because there's a lot of things that Alex does that embarrasses herself, but they are so hateful and they really want other people to see the parts of Alex that they see. Like, it's like when New Hampshire girl tried to post multiple times on the Instagram reality, and she gets so irate when people don't listen to what she's saying about Alex when she says that she's photoshopping and people are like, it's just angles or it's just this or it's just that, just makeup. She just gets very angry. So it seems like they just want to use screenshots that they have and use things against Alex where they can tell other people how to feel about her. And if they don't feel enough rage towards her, then it's not enough. The sketches. Who is spending time making these sketches? You hate someone to the point where the way that they talk about her is terrible. And then they spend their free time sketching pictures of her. It's something in the buttermilk ain't clean there. It's obsession. It's giving obsession.
Post kind of in a general order that they were
Oh, God, the chub rub one. Oh.
This is not like a chronological. It's not in chronological order, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so here we have Alex, and the post is called
I wonder what became of Ariel. Like, she went so fast and so furious into the Alexandra hate community, and she drew this audience, and she got all these super chats, and she got all these ads and things like not ads, but she got all of this money for her views that she never actually got paid out for. um what did she do after all that? She tried a couple times to come back in different formats, the gossip pot and all this other stuff, but she just could never take off with anything else. Um, it's kind of funny to me because she acted like she was above it all, but if you are above it all, you're not sitting there sketching pictures of Alex every night and making 15 videos a week about her. It's very weird. Yeah, I don't think she's very good about at talking about anybody else without being vitriolic, and no other community is accepting that vitriol.
called In Her Cool Mom Era by Advanced Diver 4941. And I believe this was like the second or third day they were there, and she's putting chub rub on her thighs. I'm not shaming Alex per se for that, but I'm shaming her because she's on the freaking internet posting that.
That's disgusting.
You're not shaming her, but you went to this post and you have highlighted this picture, and you're not shaming her for putting on chub rub cream. I mean, to be honest, they want authenticity and honesty, is what they claim. They want her to be authentic, and they want her to be real, and they want her to be honest, and they want her to show what she's doing. But then when she does that, they have some kind of gripe about her showing it on the internet. Because when you're plus size, that is something that you deal with. You have thighs that rub together. Even when you're not plus size, you can have thighs that rub together, and you might need some chub rub cream. So either you are going to clutch your pearls about the fact that she doesn't share anything and she calls herself a vlogger, or you're going to clutch your pearls about her sharing too much and showing herself putting on chub rub cream. And you can't have it both ways.
Fucking disgusting.
You know, what are you doing? She's just a clown. Okay, so the comment.
Okay, Devon, coming online looking like that and calling other people clowns is just not going to work here.
It's Global Dot 2654 said, why does she do this to herself? Exactly. It's not attractive, quirky, funny, nothing. It wouldn't be if someone 150 pounds lighter than her were doing it either. Yeah, it's not about Alex being overweight.
Then why do you bring up her weight all the time? If it's not about her being overweight, why do you call her fat and highlight her weight all of the time? All of these commenters talk about her weight constantly, and then they say, well, no, it's not about her weight, it's about this, or it's about the fact that she lies, or it's about the fact that she's not open and not honest, or she supports her father, or whatever it is. But everything always comes back to talking about her weight and criticizing her for her weight. So it absolutely is about her weight. Either way you slice it, any way you try to present it, if you say something about her weight, you call her fat ass, or you call her lard, or whatever, heifer, you are making it about her weight. So you cannot ever say that it's not about her weight.
It's just like, why are you... Alex is trying to
it's just something disgusting. It's like when she films herself on the toilet seat.
Normalize it being okay to have thick thighs and putting on, chub rub and doing all these things. But that's not how it comes off. She's just, at this point, she has been on the internet for too long.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody just calm down. We're only a couple of minutes in. Okay.
How does her coming online and putting on chub rub cream come off in any other way besides showing that it's normal to put on chub rub cream? Because maybe, and you know what? I don't think Alex is a role model. I don't think that anybody should be looking to Alex for what to do. But if there's someone who's plus size, who has thick thighs, that goes out there and gets chub rub and, has chafing or whatever issues, and they're ashamed of using Monistat cream or whatever, or they don't know about Monistat cream, and Alex helps them out, like, that's a good thing. They shouldn't be upset about these things.
They went on, no one needs or cares to see this. It's genuinely revolting.
Yes.
Glad I'm not the only one. Papercraft Bliss said, that back hump, she looks like a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I looked it up. I looked it up, and she is heavier than the heaviest person in the NFL.
That's right. Ask Alan Roberts.
SED 5690 said, please refrain from
But I thought it wasn't about her weight. If it's not about her weight, why are you looking up how much linebackers weigh and comparing it to how much Alex weighs? Like, you can keep contradicting yourself, and that's fine, but it's not giving what you want it to give when you lie about things. And I'm sorry, Devon talks way too slow to keep her on normal speed, but if you're not fat shaming, you're not going to be looking, like, I would never think to look up how much a linebacker weighs. And they do that because of Alan. They do that. That's so funny that you said that, because Priscilla says that Alex's friend Lily looks like Mr. Burns, but oh my gosh. I would say Devon is more Smithers, but what are you gonna do?
disparaging linebackers. They train hard and have skills. She's vile and talentless. Also, she would die from exhaustion by 9 a.m. in the average day of their lives.
Yes.
Okay, and now we're saying that we shouldn't insult linemen by comparing them to Alex. These people are wild.
Studded kiss. Sorry, guys, these contacts are really blurry today. That hair has not been washed, and I don't know how she does it, because I know she's sweating. Yeah, this was in Florida, Disney World, the most magical place on earth. Mobile Writer 1221 said, this is so wild to me. I have very fine hair. I try to go every other day or 2 days, depending on how bad it looks between washes. Know when I skipped that rule? At freaking Disney. You cannot convince me after a day of walking and sweating in the Florida heat that you can have a casual no wash day. You just feel better after a full shower when you've had a day like that, which leads me to another point.
Hi, Stray Cat. Aw, I hope nobody said anything to her. Not anymore. It makes me sad to think that there are people really just trying to disparage people just because of their size, and it's not right. Like, Alex does enough things that you could criticize her for, critique her for, and none of it would have anything to do with her weight if it were me. And, if they would keep their reactions about the subject and how, if she's lying or how boring she is or trying to jazz it up or something, I might understand. But the way they come on, like, Nella is unhinged, insane, crazy. She's screaming about how Yar doesn't love Alex. He can't wait to be away from her. And she just makes up her own scenarios and presents it as fact. That's what bothers me about them so much.
Does that mean she just didn't shower after all day at the park?
Oh,
Well, we know Alex. You shouldn't put it past her.
Why are they even speculating? What do they care? What does it matter? They don't have to smell her. I mean, I don't concern myself with other people's showering habits.
A couple more comments. Move Suspicious 2108 said, she always does this. Nothing's cute or funny about applying chafing cream to your sweaty, bulging flappers.
oh,
But it's not about her weight. I mean, you contradict yourself. In one sentence, you're saying that it's not about her weight. And then the next sentence, you're laughing at somebody saying that it's not cute to apply chub rub cream to her flappers or whatever. Yeah, I don't see Yar going anywhere. I think they're at least comfortable.
oh.
That most likely smell like sour milk and ass. Her hair isn't washed, so I doubt she even showered. I get that majority of her audience is plus size and obese like her, so she thinks this is quirky and relatable, but it's giving 400-pound dirty bitch that
Most of her audience, including all of you.
nobody wants to be caught next to waiting in line in the hot Florida heat.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh, the sub is on fire. Okay, I think this is the same day because it looks like Alex is wearing.
Dawn is beyond ridiculous. She is trolling Reddit all day. She's on her child free forum. She's on the Alex forum. She's everywhere and anywhere at all.
The same thing, and this post is the magical reappearing and disappearing hump, and it's under the
Oh
category.
my God, look at that one.
So, like, okay, the hump wouldn't, when she straightens her, she's hunching. Is that the right word? Hunching. She's hunching over in this picture. So wouldn't a hump, like any hump you have in that area, be more prominent when you're like have your head tilted forward? So of course it's gonna go away when you put your head up. They just try so hard and they make things up. It's really pathetic.
Wow, guys.
Photoshop queen, because we all know that is one of the main reasons why so many people are so irritated by Alex. I personally am one of those people. I cannot believe the nerve this girl has.
Mhm.
Well, she's 32. This woman. No, she's not a woman. This girl can Photoshop her stuff the way she does, but then claim not to. It's I look at that. Wow.
Devon is super lazy, but I also need to know if she photoshops so much, how do they know what her real size is? If she photoshops so much and she's trying to hide her size, why is she showing herself on camera?
So this must be the camera in Yar's hands, possibly.
Oh my God.
I can hear Nella singing "Unbig My Back" right now. And this is Alex's.
Yeah, that's sorry. She expects us to believe that's the same thing and not be Photoshop. My ass.
Photo where she is now, 291 or so. So the magical reappearing, disappearing hump.
Mhm.
Few Classroom 747 said, I'll say this again. I would have had that hump lipoed way before I touched my fupa, but that's just me. That hump size is a fucking alarming. Yes,
Yep.
and on this picture, it certainly is. Here's a
She's got a dunce hat on. I think I've said that before.
closer view of the hump. This was from this year, New Year's Eve, I think.
Dawn is wearing a yin yang necklace from Claire's. So I just really think she needs to excuse herself from the conversation.
And yeah, that is very alarming for
It
someone
is.
so young. You should not have that
No.
dowager's hump
No.
or whatever it's called at that age. She's only 32. This is what obesity does to you. Okay, moving on. So Alex and Yar went to, I think it was a German restaurant, and Alex thought she was real funny.
Yeah.
She said in her video, oh my God, you guys, there's a dessert named after some of you. Troll horns. Haha.
Hilarious.
Let me go out and buy some pearls so I can clutch them. So that was Alex's attempt at a real zinger. And the comments here. Few Classroom 747 says, the most unbothered, bothered bitch ever.
No, actually, it's the most bothered, unbothered bitch ever. And that award goes to Tara, country shade tree, crusty, busty, dusty bitch. That's who is the most bothered, unbothered. And number 2 is, what's her name? Deal with it. Deal with it and Tara are the unbothered, bothered bitch brigade. Bothered, unbothered bitch brigade, whatever, however you say it. Dawn? Okay, so I could be getting it wrong. I could be getting a Nirvana concert wrong. What, like Sugar Ray? Is she going to the Sugar Ray concert later? Smash Mouth.
Apprehensive Art 4351 said, the fact that she's on a family vacation and still has her trolls on her mind is hilarious.
Yep. And just
Okay, so she should get the trolls that are literally stalking and harassing her all the time out of her mind because she's on vacation. I'm sure she does not leave your mind when you're on vacation. I'm sure you're thinking about her all the time. And if any of them were ever on vacation in Rhode Island or Florida when she's on vacation, they would 100% be trying to look for her. So I don't know why they're acting like they ever stop thinking about her. Half of them are making posts like, when is a reaction channel going to post it? I can't wait to watch her and I don't want to give her a review. Like, they're all obsessed. They all love her so much. Like, they want to see what's going on in her life, even though they call her boring all the time. It's eye-opening to see their behavior on here.
unbothered by it. Let them, remember? Let them.
Dixie Wrecked said, is that supposed to hurt the trolls' feelings? Consistent Cat 7807 commented, imagine being so miserable you're thinking of this on a family vacation. Your baby's first Disney trip at that. Chi-Town Kendra commented, LOL, I'll say it every time. The joke's on.
So when you go on a vacation, even your baby's first Disney trip, your baby's first vacation anywhere, you are not allowed to think about anything besides your baby and your family. They just make it so that Alex cannot win. If she doesn't think about them, then she's got her blinders on, you know. It's hard to articulate the way that they are, but anything Alex does is going to be the wrong thing.
Her, she can clap back a million times and it's not going to help her health-wise, so just keep on, Alex.
That's
keep
right.
on. Disastrous Sunday 84 commented, I watched this video and I realized that her entire Disney vlogs are food with some store shopping mixed in, but mostly food. Did she even show a ride?
No.
Velvet Head commented, all she did was.
How did she not show a ride? Didn't she show It's a Small World with Anderson? I'm pretty sure she's trying to center most of her vlogs around food. It sounds like, or it seems like lately she's been mostly doing food stuff, which is fine because it's impersonal and she doesn't really want to go personal. And if she's in Florida and Disney and she wants to, eat her way through Disney, who cares? Who is it hurting? If she still loses weight or if she lied about losing weight, if she's lying about losing weight, who cares? Like, all of this, if she's as irrelevant as they are claiming that she is, why do they even care?
Eat with a sprinkling of shopping. She didn't need to go all the way to Florida for that. Yeah,
That's
I don't
right.
think she needed to take this trip at all.
No.
This whole Disney weekend for a baby that she knows
Well, it was also for her father's wedding, I think.
is not going to remember the trip. And she's.
Where are they getting this about her father's wedding? Who came up with this? I know Alan said it, And I know the extremely boring honey bison was on with Alan too, but I could not bear to watch that video of those 2 together. But w w where did Jane get the information? Just I can't begin to imagine where they would get this. So the thing is about them saying that Anderson is behind or delayed, and they are stating this as fact. And the one real nutcase that said that she was going to, I don't know, her husband was alerting the media about this. Oh, you know what? Does anybody want to read the unpopular opinions post? Maybe we'll do that instead because Devon is getting boring. Let's do that instead. Let's read. Yeah, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Like, he might be on the later end of crawling, but I'm pretty sure you have until, I want to say 10 or 11 months until they become really concerned about it. It's okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. These are some horrible sketches. Like, this looks nothing like her. This is really weird looking. And this, who is spending their time doing this? It is so weird. I don't understand why she's talking about fast food so much anymore. It's really strange. Okay. So this person says they like her wardrobe. They made the Greek yogurt bagels, and they don't think her and Yar are going to separate. And then some other. So the really. Oh, okay. Alfalfa is like mad that people are saying anything about Alex that could even be somewhat construed as positive. Um, but there's like where are the funny ones? Oh yeah, the person who thinks that she weighs 375 pounds. Come on. NH girl I think she's been like not as present lately because she her boyfriend left her and she's really bitter. So those weren't as exciting as I wanted them to be. But is there anything anybody else wants to watch for like another half hour? Because we could watch Mama Goob, the goober. Let's oh, it's already started. Okay. What did we think of the Skims? Oh God, Kick. Is she back? Carrie just depresses me. Oh God. Her whole life just seems depressing. Oh, she really does. She is back. Oh, Carrie. Hello. How are we? All right. We'll do a little Carrie here.
Are all of you, my beautiful, beautiful cuties. So good to see you. Welcome back to
Beautiful,
my channel
beautiful
for
cutie.
another reaction to
Why isn't she showing herself anymore? Did she get a lot of shit?
the Food Network, aka Alexander Rodriguez, the content queen. Yes, we
Ooh. Did her husband join her recently, Moth Girl? If so, like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to switch. Her oldest son, I thought the younger son, the football playing son, was the bigger one, but obviously I could be wrong. I wonder, has anyone noticed Goob losing weight? Because it doesn't seem like she is. After her gastric bypass, like, I could be wrong. Maybe she's
watching Anderson, so y'all
look that much
I
smaller to me.
never I wouldn't do that. Just
And I can go out and have a
maybe
nice
you
little
would have to
dinner.
get
We've
divorced
had
on
just
613 too.
so much going on lately.
Well, hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goob. So we're catching up with Alex today, and yeah, she's saying how some overpriced Skims product has changed her life. It's really sad, Alex. It's really sad. Having kids should change your life, but no. Yeah.
What? Okay, so the things that Alex says are quite often not meant to be taken literally. And I wonder sometimes about Goob because it sounds like, or it seems like, she takes a lot of things very literally rather than taking them for what they're worth, as in how they're presented. Because I really don't think that Alex is saying these Skims pants changed my life more than my son ever did, or I care more about these Skims pants than my son.
And are you a curvy baddie now? No. Unless columns now have curves. I don't know. I have nothing nice to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. So let's get right into the react. And yeah,
She really like amuses herself.
why not?
Feels like I just got a BBL. Who is this curvy goddess? Because I know it's not me, but
It isn't.
this is amazing. Hey, good morning. I am
Oh my God.
literally still in my pajamas. I have not even washed my face yet. All I've done is brush my teeth.
Well, why would you go into the bathroom and brush your teeth and not wash your face? To me, those two go hand in hand. I don't know. Figure you're right there.
So that's
Oh, I forgot. She doesn't use water to wash her face. Silly me.
something. So my mom and I are going to take Mr. Anderson to the pool today.
Oh,
The first time
boy.
this summer. He loves pools, so it's going to be a blast.
Too bad when they went to Orlando. Too bad they didn't have a house with one. That would have been so cool.
We have a pool that we go to. You can like do a day pass.
Just because she didn't show it doesn't mean it didn't happen, goober.
And they have a kiddie pool there. It's just kind of like a little splash pad. So we're going to just like sit with him in that and just, sit with.
Why is the water so warm?
Why is she so bitter? She seems more bitter than usual in this one. Is this the one that her husband sits down with her? God, I hope so.
Him in the shallow end, let him splash because he
There's no deep end in a splash pad, but that's okay.
loves the water. Just like his mama, he's a water bug, which makes me so happy that like
And it doesn't like taking showers. Got it.
we are entering summer. We're going to go to the beach and the pool all summer, and I'm going to set up his little kiddie pool, and we're just going to have lots of fun.
Is that a tag on her scrunchie? I'm sidetracked by stupid stuff, guys. What can I tell you?
Splashing around.
Goob, if this is all you have to talk about, maybe we shouldn't be here.
So, I'm still in my pajamas. We are going to get up and out because this pool, it's like first come, first serve for chairs. They open at 9:30, and I'm telling you, we've gotten there before at like 10 and been turned away. So I don't know if it's going to be like that
I would not want to go to a pool that's even remotely that busy.
yet, since it's like still pretty early in the season. Today is June 12th, but like it wouldn't surprise me. I remember last year I noticed all the moms got there so early with the kids, and now I totally get it, like because kids are up and out. I totally understand. You want to get up and out in the morning so you can get home in time for the afternoon nap.
I don't think that people are there to get up and out. I think that if they know that there's only chairs for a limited amount of time, moms are getting up and moving. It's not about your kid being up. Like your kid can do anything. They can go and play and they're with their toys. They can go outside and play. They can do anything. That's how I handle summer. But if you know that a place fills up quickly and you have a membership there, then you're gonna haul ass to get there and get your chair. Hi, Screek.
It all tracks pretty perfectly. So I'm going to pick up my mom on the way, and we're going to get there right at
Are
opening.
you going to get some yucky tuna fish sandwich again?
So fingers crossed we can get in.
Why? Okay, so Tara said something about the fucking tuna too. Why are they obsessed with this tuna sandwich? I think she was eating tuna because she was pregnant. Ugh, like tuna while swimming, tuna at the beach, tuna. It just doesn't sound good, but it's not that serious. Why are we still talking about it?
Our backup plan,
There's anything I could think of eating out in the sun. It's not a tuna fish sandwich.
of course, if we can't, we'll go to the beach instead.
Peanut
Always
butter and
gotta have
jelly,
a good
maybe.
backup plan. So I'm gonna prep some chicken.
Maybe you should bring a protein drink or worry about a piece of chicken because you always want to preach to other people about what they should be eating, Goob.
Anything I could think of eating out in the sun. It's not a tuna fish sandwich.
Of course, if we can't, we'll go to the beach instead.
Peanut butter
Always
and
gotta have
jelly,
a good
maybe.
backup plan.
Rewind.
So I'm gonna prep some chicken to pop in the fridge to make dinner easier tonight because I know we'll all be tired tonight and I want an easy healthy dinner. So I'm gonna cut up some chicken and then do the sugar-free G. Hughes teriyaki marinade. This is so good. It doesn't have artificial preservatives or high fructose corn syrup, but I love these sugar-free. Literally a tablespoon is 5 calories. It's
So what's in it?
super, super low point. The ingredients.
And you can make your
Goob is like a hostile witness at this point. Like she is like on the stand and you're asking her questions and she's like, so what? I don't know. I'm not sure. Like she's sitting back in her chair. She's so mad. She's so annoyed. Why are you doing this reaction, Goob? She's so angry. Oh, it was alive. Oh, should we switch? Should we switch over? I want to see him. Let's do it. For a little. Let's see. Oh my god. Why did she did him dirty? Oh my god, please. Ew. He looks like a Trumper. 100%. Both of them. MAGA.
The chat over here. Hello, anybody who just joined. They can hear it.
Okay, so there's like an old time actor, and I'm trying to remember who it is, but her husband is giving this actor. I'm so serious. He was in that that show with the man who would be like, I'm gonna punch you to the moon, like to his wife. Do we? I feel like I remember watching reruns of that show. That's who he reminds me of. I'm gonna punch you to the moon. And I'll bet you he said that to Goob before. Yes. That's who he looks like in his Bass Pro Shops shirt. Oh my god. He looks so unpleasant. Imagine the horror. Like you're a server and these two walk into your restaurant. Please. He's the #1 leading cause of nausea in South Florida.
So just, you know.
So now I have to behave.
Now you have to behave. Can you read? That one chick is here.
He looks bigger than Alex, that's for sure.
I think I'm gonna have to get my glasses. Have you any idea
You
where I
gotta
left
move
them?
over the other way.
You have to move over this way.
Oh my god, she's doing him so dirty. She's making him get all the way in the screen, him and his boobs.
All right, I'm gonna have to get my glasses. Hang on, guys.
She blind, one eye can't see out of the other.
They both do each other dirty.
Any idea where I might have put them?
They ain't on your head.
All right, look and see if anybody say hi to people that come in on the chat.
Hi, people that came in on the chat. Where the hell's the chat?
Why is she doing this? What is happening and why?
Oh, that one. I thought you were saying that
To be fair, he looks like he needs to be bossed around, Moth Girl.
was that one chick, meaning it was some girl, but her name is that one chick.
Well, you don't know if it's a. Well, I guess you could say chick, but
Well, that's what it says. Is that one chick? I didn't know it was actually that one chick.
actually, and hold on, 11. Make this a little bigger.
Not the diabetes. Oh my god. He's like that one chick, and she's like, well, you can't assume that she's a chick. He's like, her name is that one chick. So, like, she's so bizarre. Like, she's just a weirdo. I could see him being a nasty piece of work offline, though. Like, he might be putting on a dumbass act right now, but I guarantee he's a dick.
Hello, land designer. I think we have 11 people here. We'll give it another minute. So that's our. That was our thumbnail.
I don't know who looks like they're crazy, you and me.
Well, we're both crazy, so.
I
And of
look like
course-
it's like a jail photo or something.
Yeah.
She seems so nervous, like she's all jittery and like, "Ugh, yeah, it seems like a jail photo, yeah." Like, he has no room to talk about anyone. He needs to get himself in order before he starts worrying about any of these women. He doesn't do a damn thing around the house. He goes and buys his. I'd like to know what he does for a living because she's a CPA. So she probably makes relatively good money, but he's going out and buying campers, SpaceX, this, that, and the third. And she's saying she can't upgrade her kitchen that she seems to be in all the time because look at him. I'm sure she's cooking quite a bit.
Okay. So what's going on? What are you hoping to do tomorrow for Father's Day?
Drink? No.
Drank. Hello,
I wanna go out on
Kristen.
the boat.
Yeah, we'll see what the
Oh, and this fucker has a boat too.
with the
weather's
weather.
good.
Hey guys, let us know how the volume is. I'm using the webcam as a microphone too. So
He has a camper, he has a boat, he has probably one of those big huge trucks to pull all this stuff with, and she cannot remodel her kitchen. And she's putting herself to work on YouTube and full time. Her sons are she doesn't have any room to talk.
we can see the levels there. So looks like it's
Maybe
good.
we'll go barbecuing out on the boat.
Not out on the boats too. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely had a barbecue because I've got all kinds of stuff to barbecue.
Well, I ain't putting your barbecue on a boat.
The gourmet barbecue.
You just used a little barbecue.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Well, today we have something a little different. Hi, Ricky. I am not going to be able to read your name, but I really appreciate from Denmark. So Kristen's from Germany, and Ricky's.
I was convinced this was not sped up. This is at 1.25 speed. I cannot believe these two are so boring that this is them at 1.25.
From Denmark. So we've got a lot of.
We got the whole world.
We've got a lot of international people, which is
very cool.
Awesome.
Very cool.
So we were going to do something a little different today than just Girl World. We have.
I know, right? Every time I see them talking about the issue with him crawling, someone posted a picture of his feet and they were like, "What is she doing to his toes?" What? She didn't do anything to his toes. He was like pointing his feet, which babies do. Like, I really don't think any of these people have ever had contact with a baby. Or if they have, it's not their baby because they don't actually know how babies behave.
Video. So Papa Goob loves body cams. I like body cams too.
No, not stripper cams.
No.
Body cam.
It kind of makes sense because he's the first baby, he's the first grandchild, he's the first great-grandchild. So he's going to be babied a little bit. He's going to be carried more than the average kid or the average second kid or third kid. And that's just the way things go. And, first babies, oh my God, he so totally does. He needs a brow, like from Seinfeld. First babies, I feel like they're on their own timeline sometimes. Because they're being carried so much and they're, I think that with your second, you release a little bit more and you let things just happen. And some things naturally happen faster and some things naturally happen after. Like talking, I feel like happens faster for the first one than the second one because the second one has other people talking for them. But yeah, I don't think that they're doing anything malicious, and I don't think anything is on purpose. And I don't think that he's lagging behind to the point where the pediatrician should be involved, because if he's at his appointment, the pediatricians do screenings. They have you fill something out about how they're acting, and they do put in the notes, parents and child had a good, like, parent talk to the child. They had eye contact, this and this and this. They pay attention to stuff like that. So they're not going to just gloss over any issues that could arise with Anderson. And if he does have issues, the people that need to be worried about it are his parents and his pediatrician. I don't understand why random internet folks that don't even like Alex are so worried about it.
Well, the one we're watching first might be a little weird. So I said this was going to be Papa Goob's choice, but I couldn't help myself because Papa Goob.
Yeah, she didn't pick what I wanted.
Yes, I did.
You know, like when a woman asks you, okay, I want to go out and eat. Where do you want to go? And then you tell her where you want to go.
Oh, he's one of these. Like when a female asks you if you want to go to dinner, if you ask her, and then you say, where do you want to go? And then she says, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? He's one of those.
And then she says, no, that's not where I want to go. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I got.
So, no, he's never seen.
Papa, it doesn't look like you'll turn any meals down. So anywhere that Mama Goob wants to go, I'm sure you'll be right behind her.
A shed repo.
A shed repo.
A shed repo. These are wild. So, both perfect. All right, let's get started. There's still some people pouring in, but we'll get started, and
it's like rain.
We'll see how it goes if we watch these videos or not. But let's get started.
Why? So she's going to watch a shed repo on her Alex channel? A channel where her most highly viewed videos are about Alex, but she's going to view shed repos with Papa Goob. Like, why does who asked for this?
I don't even know what she picked.
All right, hold on a second.
On March 3rd, 2023.
Hold on. Stop.
Right. That looks like the Walmart over here.
I tried not to use law and crime.
That looks like the Walmart over here. Has anyone seen Walmarts that look very different than other Walmarts? Like, most Walmarts all look the same. What is he talking about? Sid from Toy Story is all I can think of. And then the guy who's going to punch his wife to the moon. And it's like they're right next to each other here. But they both seem extremely sour and bitter people.
Network too, because they probably copyright.
I get mad.
I know we're looking at a black screen.
Why would she do this to him? Where him and his bosoms are online for all the world to see.
Don't go towards the light.
That's right.
He seems like a misogynistic pig to me. The way that he was like, when you ask a woman, okay, when you ask anybody to go to dinner, in my experience, I have always been like, I don't know where I want to go. And then the person's like, how about this place? And I'm like, no. But my husband does it too. So I don't think it's just women. So he just strikes me as a misogynistic, weird jerk that is mean to his wife. And then she's bitter because he's mean to her. And then she's rude now too.
Okay. All right. So this one is, it says, when acting over smart and flirty after shoplifting gets your stupid ass arrested.
What? Why is she watching this? Wouldn't she do this for almost 2 hours? Wouldn't you watch an Alex video? Okay, to the moon. To the moon, Alice. Not to the moon, Angela. But I think Angela might be significant in another way. He's like, that looks like our Walmart. Was that you, Mama Goob? Getting yourself arrested?
So it's only 17 minutes. So let's see how bad it is.
On March 3rd, 2023.
She needs to go with a different hair color. Her hair color is not working, in my opinion, with her skin color.
Officers were called to a scene following a report of an ongoing theft at a local store.
At a local store, you can't tell which store this is.
Nope, it's a Evil Mart.
Who cares? What? You can't tell which store this is. Do we need to know?
Pretty staff.
It's almost like, where are the carts? Actually, it doesn't look like a Walmart because where's the garage for the carts?
They had noticed suspicious behavior and immediately alerted the authorities.
Okay, so if Papa Goob were, just sitting there alone with her, they would have totally different commentary than they have while on screen here. Like, just everything about them screams MAGA, just trash to me. And I've seen some of the posts that she's made, and I think that aligns. Plus, they live in Florida, which is also known sometimes for the people that feel that way. So, I really think they're both MAGA, and that they would have a lot different commentary on these videos if they were sitting there by themselves. And you're lucky, Moth Girl. Walmart is the dregs of society.
Have a seat or put your handcuffs. You too. I'm the security did accept charges. Go ahead and stand up for me.
You know it's bad when they put you in the server room.
Turn around. How do I get her? So,
wonder where her phone is.
I need to know how are they shoplifting in these outfits? Where are they putting it?
I don't know. It's hidden quite well.
What's going to happen is it's going to be transported to the Uncle Jail. I'll have to send the charges to the
I ain't gonna borrow that one.
They get to, can take anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to do that.
Can anyone even understand what this man is saying?
Okay, so
upon receiving this call, officers quickly made their way to the scene to assess the situation. Their first move was to head to the room where the store's CCTV footage was being monitored. A logical step in identifying suspects.
So we met at Target when we met, like 100,000.
She chased me and chased me.
You used to help out security a lot because you were in the garden center. It wasn't this.
No, it was a different type of room, but yeah.
Yeah, they had a room like that, but they didn't have all these monitors, and we had more plainclothes people.
Yeah.
They used more eyewitness
gathering
than
evidence.
screen. They actually had to get out and do something.
Does she realize that she's probably talking about 25, 30 years ago compared to now? So obviously things are going to be a little bit different, and they actually had to get up and do something. Okay. What is she talking about? Yeah, I don't think Goob was on the special response team, like going after shoplifters. He would have been the one sitting there, probably sweating while sitting and trying to ring people out, sitting in a rolling chair or something. He looks like a lump. I would like to see him whenever he married Goob.
Officers observed 4 women, all appearing to be from the same family,
engaging
in theft. The women were seen removing items from shelves and concealing them.
So that was telling. You know, he was tackling people. You know, this man was tackling shoplifters.
Leaving little doubt about their involvement.
Where were they concealing them? That's what I'd like to know.
With that clothing. I mean, come on.
Hey guys, wait
She
a
couldn't
second.
even hide
I
her
have
phone.
an exciting
And
surprise
that's
for you.
flat.
I've launched a new YouTube channel named
That's
Police
nice.
Crime Action,
All right.
where I'll be posting thrilling body cam footage and turn on the bell notifications to all.
I
So
haven't
you'll
seen
never
this-
miss whenever
this
we
creator.
post our new videos.
Hmm.
You'll find the link to our new channel in the end screen, description, and on the pinned
I mean,
comment.
what the heck did she
Let's smash
steal?
this goal
That
and make
she
our
was
community
able
even
to
stronger.
hide it.
No, the turquoise for sure, the dark blue one, and then the brown one for sure. Gonna give her the stuff electronics. She's not.
Does Papa Goob think that he could hide anything? Where's he going to hide it? Under his boob?
Yeah, the red that actually paid for her stuff.
The redhead.
His shirt is tighter than the women's. Any of these women's outfit, his shirt is tighter than that.
$446, 2
Ooh.
rings.
What? From Walmart?
She had rings.
So this is the bag that's in
I'm hoping they're on her fingers.
For $400 at Walmart.
The officers knew that gathering detailed and accurate information was essential for
I won't
building
be
a
the
strong
same
case.
again.
So they spoke with the store employees
tell me
and
they're on
security
our fingers.
personnel to get their
So the thing is, and I will say something,
Where else would they be?
if I'm going to shoplift, of all these things I've watched, you don't want to look conspicuous. I don't know. They're bold.
Well, they look normal for Walmart.
No, they stand out. You want to be regular looking.
In addition to the live
Have you been
footage
to
they have just
Walmart?
witnessed,
I
they
don't
also
go into
reviewed
Walmart,
past
no.
CCTV recordings to confirm
If
the
you look
ongoing
regular,
theft
that's
and
regular
ensure that
at
there were no
Walmart.
additional accomplices involved.
How often is he at Walmart?
Every piece of evidence they gathered pointed directly at least 2 of the 4 women as the perpetrators of the theft.
So she's wearing the thing that she took. And then the one that she put on is that gray one that she has her holding, and that's not paid for either. What, the bodysuit thing? No, it's like a cardigan, like how that blue one is. It's just like that was just right. And where is that? The turquoise girl holding it in her arm. So she had
Turquoise girl.
Put it on her.
Guaranteed, none of them have their driver's license or any kind of ID on them. It is imperative if you shoplift, do not bring your ID. Watch.
I'm glad that Goob is so well versed in getting away with shoplifting.
Always boggles my mind.
How do you know that?
Just watch. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
You little thief. Well, how the hell do you know that?
I get nervous when I leave the house without my ID. I don't know. These people go to Walmart without it all the time.
I didn't know
They
that.
had enough evidence.
These people. Do we know who she's talking about?
They
I don't know.
moved
Let's
to
see what
confront the
happens.
women. They approached the suspects and instructed them to step into a room within the store, which was intended for further questioning and holding.
They
The
should blur
officers
that out.
initiated a conversation, hoping to get the women to cooperate and explain their actions.
What the heck?
What did my dad used to say? You can hang your keys on those.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it chilly?
Oh my God, these two are perverts.
I'll tell you what, I'm a little I'm jealous of those boobs. Wish mine were that.
No.
Turkey. I wouldn't be shoplifting though. Turquoise.
Come on.
What the hell?
Turquoise girl. You ain't getting away.
What you see in my bag for?
That's pretty bad.
First of all,
Oh my God. Oh, the way that he just imitated that woman, he is a ghoul.
and you're naked. You damn right.
However, the situation quickly escalated into a tense and dramatic exchange.
Oh yeah.
The women were
You got
confused, unwilling to
4
cooperate,
women in there.
Confused.
and did not seem to fully grasp the gravity of the situation.
Uh-uh.
Instead of acknowledging the accusations, they attempted to defend themselves and became argumentative, making communication difficult.
Yeah. You don't put them all in the same room.
Kristen, it's legal. It's illegal in the United States too not to have an ID if you're asked. You always have to produce your ID. It's just crazy.
What is her deal with this ID? Like, shut up.
See what they say.
Cosmetics, there's a forward camera. And oh, okay. Because I didn't get anything. No, I paid for it.
You're supposed to carry an ID anywhere you go.
So you have it on your phone? Yeah.
And if they ask you, you have to give it to the police.
Yeah,
If they
Shut up about the ID.
ask, yeah.
only if you.
These two are the ones that are like, like, I'm calling ICE because I think you're undocumented or something. Like, oh, I hope you have your ID on you.
Committed a crime or something.
Or if they have a reason to
If you are
ask.
under suspicion of a crime,
Right. Because he's not judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah.
Or she.
None of the four women showed any interest in cooperating with the officers.
Shocking.
Despite the mounting evidence against them, the officers, who already knew the truth based on the footage and witness statements, gave the women a clear warning. They explained that failure to cooperate would lead to serious legal consequences. At this point, the women had the opportunity to admit their wrongdoing.
They also have the right to remain silent, but
They don't have the ability.
they don't have the ability.
Paid in the investigation.
I wasn't even called in front of him, but this is my daughter. She's underage. She's 17. Okay. So this is my daughter also. Okay. So here's the reason why she's in here.
It's a family affair.
She was over there selecting the
It's a family business.
camera and stuff. Now she was selecting it. She gave it to her. They were all
So why is there a camera in the security office?
walking around together when she was taking
So
a
that they
See?
can record this.
No, that's a body cam.
She goes over there to the apparel department and
Her audience doesn't want this. I literally can't believe she recorded this. Who asked for this? I'm assuming that Papa Goob did not want to react to Alex or something because I don't know what this is about or why he would suggest this. This just doesn't make any sense. But you can tell like what kind of people they are just from watching this. So it's entertaining a little bit.
starts considering this stuff. So that's why she's in here too, because she selected everything and was given it to her to do. Where's the other guy? I don't have to. My stuff. So this is everything that's not for this. This is what she was selecting for her to do too. I did it out on and then this is what she started to pencil over there. So we'll get a receipt for all of this, and then we'll figure out about your sweater. Okay. This sweater right here. Thank you. And the lighters. Thank you. I'll pay for this letter. I'll put that on the thing and grab this one. 214 over. And then did you pull it up for the card that she has on? Just I'll pay for this. I'm asking her to pull up the receipt.
Your mom?
And we have this.
How old is she?
She's 20.
She's 20? Okay, so she's an adult. What's your name? What's your name? I'm sorry? Can you spell that for me? Just want to make sure this is accurate, correct? Because anything that you're telling me at this point is false information can be a charge, okay? Just let you know. Do you have a driver's license or ID?
See?
You don't have one issued anywhere?
How do you get to be that age?
So the thing is with Goob and Tara, like her husband is gross and he talks about Alex being fat all the time. Well, he married Tara when she was the same size as Alex is and even bigger than Alex is now. So wouldn't, like, if your husband started talking about a woman that's the same size as you are or even smaller than you were when you married him, wouldn't you be a little bit like insulted that he's talking about women that way? But Tara and Goob, they just sit there and laugh like it's cute or funny or appropriate in any way, and it's not. It's actually really immature. But it's just something that I can't get behind.
I don't know. How do you function in life at all?
I do think Goob is a little bit different because she will admit that she's jealous. She's admitted several times that she's jealous of, you know, the income that they're able to make and things like that. So at least she can admit it, I guess. But yeah, they are self-loathing women who think that they are worth something more because a man wants them. when, just number one, looking at Goob and looking at Goob's husband and looking at Tara's husband, it's let's just say I would pass on both. I would stay single.
I don't know.
She's laughing.
Yeah, she said that. That was so weird. She's jealous of the girl's boobs. Like,
You apologize on behalf of your kids. They ain't kids no more. They're 20 years old.
I guarantee you, yeah, anyone can. And it doesn't make anybody special. But they're not kids anymore. But I can guarantee that if Goob's son was caught shoplifting or doing something that's against the law, her and Papa would be there. Ugh, I don't know why I'm calling this guy Papa. Her and her husband would be there defending him and saying, well, he's just a kid. He's just a boy. Boys will be boys. And, you can't ruin his football career and la-di-da-di. So that they would be the first ones in line to cape for their kid if he got caught doing something wrong. But they are flabbergasted that anybody else would take up for their children.
Do they want to prosecute? If they want to prosecute, then I have to find all the stuff. I have to call the district attorney to see if they want to take charges.
There's no way that I can tell them and just pay them.
That's up to them. That's not me.
Walmart doesn't do that. Walmart's very strict.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
How the fuck does she know? Has she been like on the low shoplifting from Walmart? Because it sounds like she's very well versed in shoplifting from Walmart.
Well, they've had enough stuff stolen.
That's why I don't even like going into Walmart because it just makes me nervous.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus, put your sweater on.
The situation only worsened.
Florida used to have a thing that if it was under $1,000, they wouldn't prosecute; they would fine you. And then they changed that, and now they arrest you.
I was trying to find the one at Publix.
What's with these two that they know so much about shoplifting? It's so bizarre. Why are they so well versed in shoplifting 101? I couldn't tell you the first thing about what they do when you shoplift, the limits of shoplifting, where they bring you, if you could tackle the person. I don't know shit because I don't do it and I've never done it and I've never been there. So
where they let her steal so much that they could get her over the felony.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
They let you get over the mark.
It gives you a false sense of security.
Their refusal to
a false sense of security. Is she insane? What is she talking about?
cooperate left the officers with no choice but to take further action.
Hey, Brandy, thanks for joining. She's a new member.
Hello.
She said that she told the lady to put it on there, but it's not on there.
I am going to if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, she told the lady to put it on.
Okay, but I think they should have let her keep that sweater because it did look cute on her, though.
No, she didn't.
Hot dog. This is a receipt. What? No, I'm gonna do. I have to do some members only videos. I still have all the American Eagle stuff I have to try on. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, and we'll go show it on the boat. If we take the boat out.
Yeah, we could do the boat on the boat.
My question is.
All right, we'll see what the weather is.
We'll take you guys fishing.
How much is that? Okay, how much was that?
Why is she? Ugh. These two are literally insufferable. It's been 18 minutes of watching them. I feel like I've been watching them for 2 years. I can't believe people are part of her membership. She admitted that she buys things that other YouTubers like Anna and Alex advertise. She tries it on and then she wants you to buy it from her link. And she charges you $2.99 a month for the pleasure. And yeah, I the the I feel like they all stand out. They do stand out. And he's saying they're normal Walmart shoppers, but I don't think they are, because like I feel like normal Walmart shopper is like in sweats and like a t-shirt or something, not dressed up like that. So I feel like they would stick out at Walmart.
They stole a hot dog?
How bad you gotta be to steal a hot dog? You can get it for like $1.50 at Costco with a drink.
Oh yeah, we should have gone to Costco today. No, never mind. I don't want to go to Costco.
She said no.
That's a pretty sweater. I'd wear that.
She said she paid us the last time that she came to the store. Okay. She never asked me nothing like that. We didn't even have a full conversation. And so the lady asked her if she wanted to go back to get it because she asked her how much was. She said around $16, $19.
So she took it off.
Yeah, she did. She took it off.
So I'm taking Class C on that one, and then I'll call the district attorney on the other one and see where we're at.
So now you're not allowed to, like, I don't know, maybe she did take the sweater, but like, are you really not allowed to wear something that you bought at that store into the store after you buy it without the receipt, without carrying the receipt in your bag?
Is there like a district attorney that just hangs out waiting for phone calls? That must be a big job.
It's a busy job.
Pain in the ass job.
That sounds like it'd be a busy job. I swear, every store you go around, it seems like there's a cop sitting in the front.
To be honest, it doesn't seem like these girls stole that much. It seems like, you know, a $19 sweater and a pack of Band-Aids or something. Like, is it really that serious? Are we really calling the cops about this?
With respect to Walmart in reference to 4 black females, they said that items were being concealed in a black purse. We made scene, they went through self-checkout. They did not pay for anything that was been concealed in the bag, and one of them walked out with like a cardigan without paying for it. So all the items were held by one person. When the items were concealed,
I feel like watching stuff like this is just another way for Goob to feel superior to other people. Because she's so knowledgeable about shoplifting and so knowledgeable about what you should and shouldn't do. And I just think that, and she chose this video. She said it's Papa's choice, but she chose. And I'm going to forward to see if anything else, like even remotely interesting, is going on in this video, because these two are about as exciting as Honey Bison watching paint dry. Look at these ones.
Living in the shed, and they're not supposed to have electric hook up to the shed.
well, why don't just let us get it out?
No, y'all go get cut.
Yeah, we could.
How does Goob know about everything? How is she aware of everything? How can she give her insight on everything? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, it's been fun, you guys, but I think I'm tired, and my eyes are burning from looking at Papa Goob for so long. Papa Goob has ruined me. I haven't watched her. Yeah, Goob knows everything. If there's anything that you need to know, you should go to Goob. Yeah, we'll have to do this again. It was fun. Hopefully Goob brings Papa Goob back to do some Girl World reactions, because that would be a lot more entertaining than whatever this is. Bye, guys.